what's up? How you doing, everybody? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the 3-tier squad builder. I haven't done one for about a week or a little bit over that now, so apologies for that. All of this Halloween stuff got my schedule going all over the place. But today, there was requests in the previous video that you guys wanted me to do the Bundesliga for the 3-tier squad builder. I'm more than happy to oblige because it's a very popular league and one that I enjoy using. So this is tier number 1 today. This is your cheap Bundesliga option. It is a 4-4-2 formation. A lot of Germans in there and a lot of cheap players. Some non-rare, some rare, some players slightly out of position. What you're not going to see here in tier number 1 is many chemistry styles, that sort of thing. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy and maybe not the best option for a team. However, this is to suit those sorts of budgets that aren't very high or aren't very large. We have got Dembele coming in on the right-hand side. Really excited to use him today. Lots of hype around him this year for some reason. And then we've got Timo Werner, or Werner, however you say his name. He is a popular player. I come up against him a lot because of his pace. And then Volland as well, Kevin Volland, someone I've used quite a bit of, and I really like him. But he's dead cheap, so he fits into the team today. Yeah, main parts of this team would be the right mid Dembele, the 2 centre-backs, Abraham and Tar, and then my 2 strikers as well. Also, Baumgartlinger in the middle is a complete gem on this game with lots of great physical. Does a great job as like a CDM, CM type of player, more of a defensive-minded midfielder. That was a fantastic goal by Dembele. If you didn't see that, I think I came out of a Berber spin into that new like 4-star skill. This one right here, look at that. He sort of, it just shifts. Such a lovely goal. And then he bangs it, which is just perfect. Like, I was impressed with that goal. I really like the play between Werner and Volland here as well. There was a couple of passes back and forth, and eventually Werner knocked it into the box for a Kevin Volland header. He is a very good striker this year. He's not the quickest, and people sort of disregard him because of that, but he's got a killer left peg on him. He's got physical as well, which is important. I would keep harping on at you guys about how important like a target man is, or how important like strength is on FIFA 17, because I really find it to be very, very useful and important. A nice goal from Werner there. Like, I wasn't expecting him to just take that off of literally like a 1-step run up, and he's banged it into the back of the net. But that's tier number 1 for you guys. We now move up to a more expensive team. For those of you that have slightly more coins and you want to be a little bit more adventurous, we've obviously moved up to a full rare gold team. Some of the players have got chem styles on. Right back, centre forward, and our right winger have today. There's a lot of higher rated players in here. We've got Toprak and Socrates as our 2 centre backs. We've got Farman in goal. Got another 84 rated player here in Xabi Alonso. We then got Leon Goretzka and Gonzalo Castro as our 2 centre mids. Very, very good players on this game, and I got a lot of my goals for this team with those guys right there. Kingsley Coman and also Bellarabi, very quick players who cost a little bit more than the average, but of course that's because they have 4-star skills and a lot of pace out on the wing. And then in the false 9 today, we've gone with a little bit of Julian Draxler, who is killing it, absolutely doing worldy stuff over on my Road to Glory account, which I know I haven't uploaded for a few days. Catching up with that, as I said, all the Halloween stuff completely threw my schedule off. And you sort of have to adapt in this YouTube community, so that's why there's been no Fatal and no Road to Glory for a couple of days. But as I said, I scored quite a lot of my goals in this tier with Goretzka and Castro, and they sort of created each other's goals. Really solid midfielders that I liked a lot, actually. Goretzka was a bit of a gem last year. He's more of a gem this year, I would say. And then Gonzalo Castro has moved up from that average player who does quite well to quite a nicely high rated player. He's like 82 rated on his regular version. So yeah, he's become one of the top Bundesliga midfielders. And then I think we also score with, well, this is a goal with Goretzka because he was just bossing things. I was 2-1 down in that game right there. The guy parked the bus and I somehow won 3-2 in the 90th minute. So the shushers were going round and I was running it off. Oh, such a good feeling when you do that against someone. And then we do get a goal with Draxler right here. A solid finish because, of course, he has got 5-star weak foot. But, you know, he hits that on his weaker foot there. But it just doesn't matter because of that 5-star, which is perfect. And then this is tier number 3. This is a very expensive team. Lots of amazing players in here. You could even do it like even more expensive if you want to put like Neuer in, Mats Hummels, in-form versions of crazy people. You can do that. However, this was what my budget would stretch stretch to at the moment. We've got Leno in goal, who I don't particularly rate, if I'm honest. Naldo and Boateng at centre-back. Boateng is just yes, thank you. He's amazing. Alaba at left-back, Piszczek at right-back. A midfield of Luis Gustavo, Thiago Alcantara, the new 5-star skiller, and Renato Sanchez, an absolute beast on this game. I've then got ones to watch Dembele at right forward, Douglas Costa at left forward, and then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up front. Bit of a pacey guy he is. So that is tier number 3. Of course, nowadays, there is an option of you guys sticking the new Douglas Costa over on the right, and then maybe bringing Royce in on the left if you've got the coinage. I actually recorded this on the day that squad building challenge came out, but before it. So I didn't have the special Douglas Costa at that point in time. Piszczek, of all people, finding himself in the box, scoring a goal for me. My left backs and right backs do that all the time this year. I don't know if I press a certain button and they somehow end up in the box, but it annoys me a little bit sometimes when I'm on defensive or something and they burst forward. A lovely worked goal there by Aubameyang to play it through for an easy slot in from Dembele. He's a beast, a very fun player to use, and well, both of them are actually. Even Douglas Costa, he's just such a great player on this game. You know, you get a player who looks pretty good, and then you add 5-star skills to it, and it just turns them from like a decent player into an absolute elite player on FIFA 17. Now, Renato Sanchez also got an equaliser very close towards the end, so I go shushing that guy. He then beat me, and karma sort of paid off for him in extra time. We now move on to the goals that we scored with Aubameyang. He is... oh, I do this trick, by the way. Did you see that? My player started running off to the right, and there's a bit of a glitch where you can tell if someone's going left or right on a penalty, depending on which way they run. So I always go one way and start my run-up, and then completely shift it the other way. So now you guys know my tactic if you ever come up against me. Great. Why did I reveal my secret? But then we also move on to the other goals that we got with Aubameyang. This one right here, a little sort of shimmy inside, finesse shot. Whips it round and it curls in off that back post. Very nice goal from a very good player. And then I've saved... Well, I really like the Embolo goal at the start of the video, but this might be my favourite one. This is like 2 minutes into using this team for the first time, and Thiago Alcantara scores an absolute worldie. A real banger from the new 5-star skiller. And I wasn't even using his skill moves at that point. Aubameyang just played it back to him. And this was against quite a nice team. This guy had some decent players, and we just stuffed it home. A really solid goal from a great player on the game. So now this is what I would class as the best Bundesliga side. From the players that I've used in all the different tiers, these are the ones I like the most and that I would recommend that you play with on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. As you can see, we've got Farman in goal. He is without doubt my favourite Bundesliga goalkeeper. However, little sort of stars in the top corner, I haven't used Neuer yet, so he might be amazing. Brzezinski on the right back and Alaba on the left back is just overpowered. And then Socrates was amazing, and Boateng is just life on FIFA 17. Castro earned his spot in this squad. He was very, very hard-working. Renato Sanchez is just a monster who I wish I could fit into every single team possible. And then Thiago, I'd play him slightly further forward because he's a very talented player with, of course, the added bonus of having 5-star skill moves. And then, of course, we've got Embolo on the right. If you can afford his ones to watch, then I would recommend that. I'd like to try out an upgraded Embolo because he looks to be a really fun player, and I enjoy using him. He's also got added physical and all that good stuff as well. Douglas Costa on the on the left-hand side. However, of course, you now can get that better version and use him on the right if you want. Leaves an option on the left for either Coman or Royce, something like that. And then definitely Aubameyang up front for me. I know Lewandowski's high rated and all that, but when you've got 96 pace and good ability to take shots and stuff, how can you beat that? He's just a god. So that is the 3-tier squad builder here for the Bundesliga, a very popular request from you guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you have, I'd love to see you smash a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to my channel for more FIFA 17 Ultimate Team content. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.